Hi, and welcome to the walkthrough video for Ghana drums. It is made up of 21 drums, 4 bells, and shakers. You can load everything at once, but that doesn't leave much room for the controls or allow everything to fit on the keyboard, so there are only 2 techniques for each drum or bell. You can also load one of 3 kits with combinations used for traditional dances: Ajogbo, Ziggy, and Gome. Or you can load low drums, high drums, bells and shakers, or individual instruments. First drum is Dondo. It is an hourglass shaped talking drum which is special because the player retunes it up or down whilst playing by squeezing the tuning cords to imitate human speech. This can be done in 2 ways. Hit one key and use the pitch bend wheel to change the pitch. Or hit different keys to get the lower and higher pitches. Second is Gome, a big square drum that's played with the hands and feet at the same time. Moving the feet up on the drum after hitting it mutes the drum and makes the pitch go up. So this also responds to the pitch wheel, though with less range than the Dondo and only going up. The rest of the drums don't do pitch bend, and we will demonstrate them using the same basic pattern as the Gome, even if they will traditionally not play patterns like this. The Tumpani drums comes in pairs. In the olden days, they were used by the chief to summon the assembly. The next drum is the fronton, the biggest drum that we sampled. Normally, it is used in pairs, but we only sampled one. Next is Brackete. It is a northern drum that has ropes across the heads like a snare and is usually played by a dancer who's moving around. Merima is a goblet-shaped drum with a deep tone. Every technique for every drum is sampled with 3 velocity layers and 5 round robins. Atihome is an African box drum and it has a hole on the bottom instead of in the back. Asafo is a warrior drum similar to a large conga. The tamale is a rectangular or square frame drum, and we sampled 3 of them. The previous drums are all found in the low drums patch, and the djembe is the first drum in the high drums patch. This is the classic West African drums played with hands. Adavu is the tallest ewe drum, but it is fairly skinny with a small head, so it's in the high drums. Havana is a local drum from the Volta region, similar to the Kpalogo or Conga. Adavu is a special drum played by hunters while they dance and tell stories about their hunt. Sogo, Kidi, and Kagan are ewe drums, often played together with the Atimevu. The ma is the smaller, higher-pitched version of the merima. The last 2 drums are the pati. We have the male and the female version. They have the biggest number of techniques recorded, not because they are the most important or complex, but just because we sampled them last and had time. The gankogui is a large iron cowbell, which would normally play a simple metronome-like part. But we sampled a lot of techniques so it can play very complex parts. It can also do two types of bends, which are played by hitting the bell, then closing its mouth. The open and muted techniques are sampled with 3 velocity layers and 5 round robins, but some of the bends don't have velocity layers, only 5 round robins. The double gankogui has 2 heads. It is thought of as the bigger side representing the parent and the smaller side representing the child. The small head has 3 types of bends recorded also. The toki is a smaller boat-shaped bell. The frichiwa is a bell shaped like an open seed pod which hangs from a finger and is hit with a heavy iron ring worn on the thumb. Because of this, it can't play quite as fast or complex as the other bells, but has a wide variety of sounds and can sound very high. It also has 5 round robins but no velocity layers. Finally, we have the shakers. We recorded one large with 3 velocity layers and 5 round robins, and one small one with 5 round robins. You can purchase the Ghana drums and our other West African sample libraries from shop.karoryfer.com. That is it. Thanks for watching. Tell a friend, and if you don't have any friends, tell an enemy.